18 WJTS Sports presents the Jasper Wildcats versus the Northeast Dubois Jeeps. This game is brought to you by Carpet Warehouse, Dubois County Tire and Supply, Ubler & Sons, Dubois County Cares, Westside Dairy Queen, Mariners Plumbing and Heating, and the Gaslight. Now let's go down to the court.
Welcome to Northeast Dubois High School. Tonight, the Jasper Wildcats on the road across the county over to Dubois, Indiana, where they'll take on the Jeeps. The Wildcats coming to this basketball game with a 3-10 record against the Jeeps, standing at 6-8. Hello, everybody. I'm Craig Schneider, along with Jason Stamm and Jeremy Markos on the video. And quick recap, I guess, Jason, of the Tuesday night. Tough loss for the Wildcats. Lost a 20-point lead that they led by with about 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, 29-9, but were outscored 36-13 the rest of the way, including a 14-1 clip there in the third quarter where they only scored to 1 point. And it's just a night where they actually cut down on their turnovers in that game. They only had 14 turnovers compared to what they've been experiencing in a lot of games here with 20-plus turnovers, but they only shot 30% from the field. So it's tough to win ball games when you're shooting at that percentage.
Yeah, Craig, you're exactly right. We did a better job taking care of the basketball, but, we shot 30% for the game, and obviously that's not a very good shooting percentage, but the thing with it is a lot of those misses were from 5 feet on in.
Right, point blank.
So, that makes it even worse because you've done what you needed to do to get the ball there, but you didn't finish it.
Right.
So.
All right, well, we are taking on a Northeast Dubois team that, as I mentioned, 6-8 on the season. They've actually won 4 straight after losing. Had a 5-game losing skid prior to that. So they're a team that's playing a lot better basketball at this particular point. So it's going to be a tough matchup for both these teams tonight. As Goodhue in the ball game. Taking a look at the Wildcats starters. Day, Ernie, Berger, Heim, and Goodhue are our starters tonight.
Oh, Heichelbeck.
Well, actually, Heichelbeck, okay. So Coach Gable told me Heim, so I missed that one. All right. But, and also Northeast Dubois will start Nick Leakin, Ty Cobb, Ty Riker, and Dante Miller, and Logan Miller is number 44 out there. So Day drives to the basket, can't get that to go. Maringer will pull down the rebound.
There again, we did a good job. We got the ball inside, and Isaac got, about a 5-6 foot shot, but he never got his shoulder square to the rim. He kind of threw it up sideways and forced it to miss. The referees on the opposite side had a 2, and the guy on this side had a 3, so they did get it right. I think he had his toe just barely on the line, so it was a 2-pointer.
All right, so 2-0 Dubois with the early lead just underway here.
We should have a size advantage inside again with Gus going against Logan Maringer. He's 6'4", but Gus has got some meat on him. So
right. Well, there's a turnover right there for the Wildcats, so that's going to give the ball right back to the Jeeps. 6:40 on the clock, 2-0. Dubois with an early lead.
And again, that's one of those. It's really kind of unforced. We need to jump stop and do a better job of passing the basketball. So Jasper's kind of running that little first pass trap.
Good block that time by Gus. He actually forced him to alter his shot prior to that. Oh, man, got away with a walk there. It was Day.
Yeah, big time. I think everybody in the gym saw it, but the officials. So we get a play on.
All right, so Gus is trying to post up down low. The ball gets knocked away. Day's able to recover. Now he crosses over to Berger for 3. Does not go. And the Cats were just 25% from three-point range the other night. 5 of 20 in that game as we got a block down there on the baseline. That's going to go on Goodhue. But, yeah, it just seemed like after that great run to start that basketball game, everything just went completely cold for the Cats.
Yeah, that game was obviously a tale of 2 halves. The first half Jasper played well and Central didn't. Second half it was just the reverse. So I mean, we've got to learn to put together a total game.
Well, Heim just checked into the ball game. Now he commits a foul there. All right, so 2 fouls on the Wildcats, 5:53 to go as Maringer will step to the line to shoot 2.
Allbrand and Heim are both in for Goodhue and Berger.
And second foul shot's good by Logan. So early lead for the Jeeps, 4-0 as Cats. Isaac Day brings it across, gets it over to Ernie in the wing. Dubois in the man-to-man. Allbrand into the ball game. Nice feed, but Gus again, a point-blank shot missed again that time. So now Gus the other night just 2 of 10 from the field, scoring 4 points in that basketball game. And now Connor Foley gets his first action tonight.
Again, there, you know, it didn't look like Gus got squared up to the basket. We're shooting over our shoulder, and you know, we're making shots that shouldn't be that hard. We're making them a lot more difficult than what they actually are.
Right. And sometimes when you kind of get in that little slump, you just start pressing too, and just.
You do, instead of going back to the basics and doing the things that you know how to do and the way to do them.
Day all over Leakin there. Maringer just decides to launch that up, does not go, so the Cats have a chance. They're still looking for their first points of the ball game, trailing 4-0. Foley tries to make a move baseline. No move or no room there. Now he gets Heim down low and a beautiful block from behind. Cats still have it though. And Ernie gets the shot up, but I guess it's going to be a 2-shot foul here. So foul called on Nick Leakin, number 11.
Again, we're doing a decent job of moving the ball and getting it into good shooting position, but we're just not converting it.
Right. All right, so a foul shot missed there.
I watched both teams in warm-ups. These rims are really loose. When the ball hits them, it really bounces around.
Ernie's able to hit that second foul shot. 4-1 is our score. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Jasper against Northeast Dubois. The lob pass
he
inside.
Stepped out of bounds.
And Cobb does, yes. There's the Wildcats coached by John Gable. Just trying to get this team on the right path tonight with a 3-10 record. They have lost 3 straight since that win against Corydon Central. Nice shot there. 3-pointer goes in for Isaac Day. He's the leading 3-point shooter for this Wildcat team with 21 on the season.
He did a good job there of making the interior pass and then relocating, and that's what got him the wide open shot. You know, we talked a little bit about it the other night about playing the inside-outside game, and that's exactly what we did there. We made an interior pass. The passer relocated, got the ball back out to him for a wide open 3.
Yeah. Shot by Maringer doesn't go. Rebound comes down. It's Dante Miller, but they're going to call a foul here. Spencer Englert has checked into the ball game for the Wildcats.
Logan Maringer did the same thing right there that Jasper's been doing. You know, he tried to shoot that ball sideways and didn't get squared up to the basket.
All right, so the coaching staff for the Wildcats works their rotation as Goodhue's back into the game. Inbound play is not there. And the Cats throw it right away. Connor got the rebound and kind of threw it behind Allbrand there, so he couldn't handle it. So we're tied still here at 4. 3:50 on the clock here. And Day's going to pick up the foul. So that's 4 fouls on the Wildcats now.
Yeah, in the first basically 4 minutes of the game. Berger's going to check in for Day probably, yeah.
All right, so first foul on Isaac. So the Jeeps
Isaac's got to learn to be a smarter player than that. I mean, you can't make that play there.
Allbrand races down and gets his first 2 points of the ball game and gives the Wildcats their first lead at 6-4.
I mean, you're the leader or the floor general out there, and you know we need you out there on the floor. That's going to be a tough call there on Caleb. You know, he's hustling after the ball and he's diving after it, and he just kind of Dubois guy kind of just run over him,
right,
or run into him and fell down.
All right, so Terry Friedman, in his 15th year at the school, 174 and 171, won the sectional last year. And he's starting to work his rotation as he gets Peyton Betts on the floor. Nick Leakin will drive. Little up and under shot there. It goes in, so it ties the ball game at 6.
There's no way that guy should be able to dribble from where the top of the key all the way down in there like that for a layup, uncontested almost. We didn't do a very good job with our help side defense.
All right, so the jumper by Goodhue doesn't go. Miller's got the rebound. He's going to bring it up. Dante Miller, a 6'1" senior, number 35 with it. It's Gage Shepherds who gives it up. Leakin now passes down into Shepherds.
That's team foul number 6.
So it's really picking up.
They're liable to be in the bonus in the first quarter.
Right. So we'll find out what kind of a foul shooting team Dubois has tonight.
Ernie's in, Heichelbecker back in.
Yeah, so Coach John Gable just really working his lineup.
Moving screen.
All right, so second foul on the Dubois Jeeps here. Tie ball game, 6-6, 2:39 to go. Cats with the basketball.
Gage Shepherds picked up that foul for Dubois.
Berger curls off. Can't get an opening there, though. Goodhue gives it up. Allbrand over to Berger up top. Ernie cannot get the roll, so yeah, you can just hear that rim just rattle when a ball hits the front end of it.
Yeah, I mean, it hits it and it bounces.
Yeah, just kind of died a little bit there too. All right, coming up on 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Tied at 6. Point blank shot goes up and in, so first 2 points for number 15, Peyton Betts, makes it an 8-6 game.
He didn't realize how open he was.
I know. All right, so Coach Friedman starts to work some more players back into the ball game. Riker's back in. Number 13's checked back in. It's Ty Cobb. He had a really nice shooting exhibition against Springs Valley the other night. Didn't see his final numbers, but saw some video on it on Max Preps. He looked pretty sharp in that game. So Jeeps with the basketball and a 2-point lead, working the perimeter here. Drive there, and good job by Ernie to get his hand in on that play. Now you got Allbrand on the right side, back up top. Good. Well, it's going to be an over and back. No, they said he actually touched it. Okay.
It was deflected.
All right, now getting away from that trap. Goodhue drops it down to Gus. Shot fake, put up, and again misses another point blank. 3 in a row, so Gus's shooting woes continue. 8-6.
Well, I guess you know what they say, Craig. Shooters got to shoot themselves out of a slump.
Absolutely.
You just got to keep shooting.
Right.
And they're point blank shots, so it's not like he's shooting threes and has to figure out what he's doing wrong.
Yeah.
He's just got to concentrate more and
or just go up a little stronger too.
Yeah.
All right, big rebound by Gus there and feeds it over to Berger on the right side. 40 seconds to go here in the quarter. Cats trailing by 2. Allbrand sets himself, can't get to 3 to go, so rebound, and that's the 7th foul on the Wildcats. So Dubois is going to be shooting 1-and-1 with 33 seconds to go here in the quarter. 2 fouls on Goodhue.
Yeah, you know, 7 team fouls in the first quarter is, you know, we're gonna have to calm that down a little bit.
Absolutely.
Or it's going to be a free throw shooting contest.
Right. Like I said, we'll find out how Dubois is able to shoot from the line here if this continues on. So 1-and-1 for Ty Cobb on the front end here, and looks good there. So they're 3 for 3 on the night so far. Logan Miller was 2 for 2 earlier. 3-point lead for the Jeeps, 9-6. Off on that one in a battle for the rebound. Now Heim has it. Ernie's going to slow it up. We've got 25 seconds here on the clock. Foley can't handle the pass, but then recovers.
We got lucky out of there to come out of it with the ball.
Ernie from 3. The Cats just stayed in their offense there and were able to come up with a big shot. Tie this ball game at 9. 5 seconds. And stepping out of bounds. So the Wildcats will have the basketball. It's just not enough room over there for number 41, Gage Shepherds.
Yeah, he kind of got trapped along the sideline. Didn't have anybody really to throw the ball to.
Ernie, top of the key and short. All right, so a little bit of a battle here. 9-9 is our score. When we come back, we'll see how the Jeeps are able to handle things as the Wildcats are already have the Jeeps in the bonus with 7 fouls. You're watching the Wildcats against the Jeeps here on 18 WJTS. All right, getting set to start the second quarter here. All right, so the numbers on the board, even on the scoreboard. 2 fouls for the Jeeps, 7 fouls for the Wildcats. But what do the other numbers look like, Jason?
Well, we're 1 for 8 in the first quarter, shooting the ball from 2s. 3s were 2 for 5, so basically 3 for 13.
However, Dubois knocking down the 3 there, so Maringer, big man at 6'4", extends his range. 12-9, I get it down to Foley, but he loses his footing, but no travel. Ernie works the screen, drives all the way to the basket, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be a foul on Miller. Only called on Maringer, okay.
His first, so I mean, I don't probably have anybody in foul trouble yet, but.
So, shot does not go there. So the Cats 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Ernie's shot all 3 of them. And way short on that, but he gets his own rebound and a quick layup. So Tanner Ernie makes it a 1-point game now. Jeep still up 12-11. Just underway here in the second quarter.
Jasper's in a little 1-2-2 full court press. Probably try to get Dubois to speed up a little bit, play the game that they don't really want to.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Falling down over there was number 15, Peyton Betts. So it rolls off his leg. Cats will get it back here. And actually, Carter Mooney's checked in for the Wildcats. He's set up over here in the left corner. Heim gives it up. Day gets to the lane, and there's
nice
an easy
pass.
shot for Connor Foley. Left-handed layup goes up and in.
That was a nice pass by Day. He did a good job of penetrating the basketball and able to find the wide open guy.
13-12. Jasper now leading, but Maringer pops another one. So he's starting to heat up. 8 points for him. 2 3-pointers early on. Jeeps get the lead back, 15-13. Ernie drives, not there. Mooney drives, gets back to Ernie. Ernie jump shot, not there. Day with the rebound. High off the glass, good shot there from Isaac. He's got 5. Ties this game at 15. Miller in trouble in the corner, and we got a whistle.
Timeout, Dubois.
All right, Coach Friedman gets his team together. Coach Gable for the Wildcats. 15-15 is our score. We'll take a break here on 18 WJTS. Jeeps with the basketball after the timeout. Tie basketball game with 5:57 to go here. We're knotted up at 15. Maringer, he's been red hot, but misses that time.
He was feeling it there. You could
Right.
see it. He wanted the ball, and he was going to shoot it.
Kick over to Mundi. Now they try to feed the post, and a good defensive play there by the Jeeps. Riker gives it up.
It's there.
Right side, and there's going to be a blocking foul and a three-point scoring opportunity here.
We got to do a better job of getting the ball into the post. Foley was down there. I mean, he was open. We just didn't do a very good job of feeding him.
Right. So Ty Cobb puts the shot up and in. He's got a chance to add to it. It's 1 of 2 from the foul line so far in this basketball game. 5 points. First foul on Ernie. And looks good there. So far, Jeeps hitting their free throws. 4 of 5. With a 3-point lead. Ernie stops at the free throw line, gives up. Mundi, now he loses the handle, and Jeeps come up with it. Now Legan loses the handle, and the Cats coming the other way. Mundi tries to set up, but can't get it off. Feed into the corner. There goes Day, and he's short on that shot.
Jasper dropped back into a 3-2 zone, 1-2-2, something.
However, finding that opening is leaking, but he can't get the shot to drop. Jeeps with the 3-point lead, 4:27 to go as the Cats look to cut into that. Wide open baseline jumpers there for Mundi. He's been one guy who's been really consistent with his shot most of the season. 18-17, 1-point lead. Dubois with the basketball. Piper can't get it to go. Day will go all the way. A little contact there, but no call.
That's probably a good call, a no call in that situation.
There's no harm, no fouls, right?
Yeah.
Feet inside, and Piper can't handle that, so Day's got it now. Heim thought about it, now he's going to drive, kick over to the corner. Mooney's wide open, pops that one, so he's 2 for 2. 5 quick points for Carter, gives the Wildcats a 2-point lead. 3:25 on the clock, 20-18. Piper feeds over to Ty Cobb. They're going back and forth a little bit. Now work over to the corner there. And that's an opportunity for Ernie, and he steals it and gets the easy bucket the other way. So the Cats with a little bit of a run here, Jason.
Yeah, we're playing better down here on the defensive end. We went into that zone, and Dubois is kind of lost as to what they're trying to do with it. They've been getting the ball inside, but they're getting it inside to little guys.
Right.
And then they're having trouble getting the shot off when they get in there.
So they kick it out there, and that's Shepard's. So actually their big men are shooting well tonight. Shepard's at 6'3", just pops that three. Maringer's hit a couple. So Jeeps now just trail by 1. Cats had a 4-point lead prior to that shot.
But that kind of goes with what I was saying about how they, their big guys are outside shooting the threes.
Mundi, though, on fire right now and helping the Wildcats to a 4-point lead, 25-21 with 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Again,
8 points.
It was a lot of Isaac Day did a good job of penetrating and being able to dish it back out to Mundi for that shot.
Maringer went down hard on the other end, but that leaves an opening for Connor Foley, so he gets an easy bucket, but oh boy, Maringer is just holding on to his ankle, I believe. All right, so he's going to have to be tended to. And I tell you what, we'll take a break here. When we come back, make sure Logan Merringer's okay here on 18 WJTS. All right, so Logan Merringer was helped off the floor there, so 1:42 to go, 27-21. Cats with a 6-point lead. Feet inside, Miller now kicks out. Cats picking things up on the perimeter. Little trap in the corner there, so trouble for Sheppers. He's going to have to feed it back up top to Cobb. Dubois showing some patience, but a jump shot wide open there for Leakin, and he pops it. And we've got a foul on the Wildcats.
I think they're going to get it on Berger.
So the basket's good. Oh, it's a foul on Dubois, actually. They call it on number 21.
That's Berger.
Oh, okay.
21
Okay,
shoot.
my bad. I just happened to be looking up when he said 21, and I saw Piper there, so I was like, okay, who do you call on? But, yeah, you're right. All right, so Berger's going to sit down with 2 fouls. That's a 9th team foul on the Wildcats. So it's still 1 in bonus situation here. So Colby Piper will step up. And short on that. 27-23, 4-point lead for the Cats. We're inside a minute here in the first half. Englert with it up top. Miller picks him up. Beekler's into the ball game for the Cats. 3-pointer on the way, so he continues on. Carter Mundy just putting on a show right now. 11 points in his second quarter. Again, he plays JV minutes, so he did not play at all in the first quarter there. Cats with a 7-point lead, biggest of the game so far. 26 seconds as the 3-point shot is not there for Piper, and we got a foul down low. So this is going to go on the Jeeps here. Again, just the 4th personal foul whistled on the home team tonight. A couple substitutions, includes Wallace coming in for the first time, so Andrews in. Dace comes back in. Beekler's going to sit. All right, so 23.1, 7-point lead for the Cats.
We just need to be patient here and run it down and get a last-second shot. Not let Dubois have an opportunity to hit something.
So down to 12. Days left alone. A little long on that 3. Goes after his own rebound, but Wallace gets a rebound, puts it. Oh, I'm sorry, Gus did. Thought that was Wallace at first, but Gus hits the shot. All right, so that bucket gives the Wildcats a 9-point lead. So the Cats with a nice run there, especially from Carter Mundy. 11 points in that quarter, Jason.
Yeah, he did a very good job of setting up to shoot the set shot. We did a very good job of finding him, and then he was able to knock him down. So it's good, to build a lead, but obviously Tuesday night goes to show you that, you can't rest on the first half.
Right.
We got to come out and play with the same intensity or more the second half so that the same thing that happened the other night doesn't happen again.
Right. Yeah.
I think, on the defensive end, like I said, when we switched to that little zone defense, it kind of threw Dubois for a loop. They really didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure Coach Friedman's been around a long time. I'm sure, at halftime he's going to go in there and make a few adjustments and try to be able to use the interior more on that zone than what they did here in the first half.
Right, because the adjustments he's going to have to make is that Jasper's actually got the run going this time as opposed to the other night. He had a great run to start and then just kind of
tapered off.
Yeah, tapered off there and changed things pretty well.
Yep.
Second half was just a different story. So we'll see if the Cats can continue on. They lead by 9, 32-23 at halftime here on 18 WJTS. All right, we're back once again here at Northeast Dubois High School. The Wildcats against the Jeeps. Cats with a 32-23 lead as we're getting set to start the second half. Yeah, we kind of got messed up there. Ty Cobb is number 21, and Colby Piper is number 13. They had those numbers wrong on the roster here, so I was down there with Wolfie trying to figure out the scoring because I had it off.
Well, I kind of thought that, but I was going off the program too, and that's what it said. And I thought, well, I don't know these kids that well, but
yeah. So
Jasper gets the ball to start the second half. So we'll see if we can maintain what we had going there. You know, in the second quarter, we started playing a little bit better.
All right, so good. Hughes got it in the corner, feeds over to, now it gets down to Gus. So Gus hit that last second shot, so maybe that gives him the confidence he needs. So he gets a quick bucket there. Cats now with a double-digit lead, up by 11.
You know, we talked about this the other night a little bit. You know, when you get to this point, you got to keep your foot on the throttle. You got to keep going. You know, on the other night, I felt like we kind of let up a little bit. We didn't play with the intensity that we needed to after we got the lead. You know, we worked hard to get it the other night, but then we kind of let up.
All right, so Miller misses that three-pointer. Kick out to Berger in the corner. Now Gus sets up for a three-point shot. So just like we said, just needed that bucket right there at the end of the first half to kind of get him on track. So good job by Gus to get a good start for the Cats here. 5 quick points for him, and the Cats now lead 37-23. We got a timeout here on 18 WJTS. All right, so good start for the Wildcats, and 7 straight points have been scored by Gus Heichelbeck, the buzzer beater at into the first half, and then a 2 and a 3. So Jasper now with a 14-point lead in the Dubois with the basketball. All right, so Nick Lincoln with it against Day there. Miller's on the right wing. Maringer's back in the ball game, and long on that, but a shot back up and in goes for Miller. So Miller's got 4 points in the ball game. First 2 points for Dubois here in the second half. Ernie gets called for the foul, so it'll be a 1 foul shot for Dante Miller.
Again, we got to do a little better job of blocking out.
Miller can't get that free throw to drop. 37-25, Jasper with a 12-point lead. Try to feed it down into Gus, but he was double teamed and
kind of almost triple teamed.
But they call 11 for the foul. That's Nick Leakin. Second foul on him. First on Dubois here in the second half. There's Gus.
See again,
spin move. Yep.
Didn't have his shoulders square. That's the difference between the baskets that he's been making and that one.
So Miller dribbles out of the corner and backs up. Berger on top of him. Leakin jump shot up and in. So Nick Leakin with 4 points. 10-point ball game, 37-27. Berger left alone. And easy 3 for him. So Caleb gets in on the scoring. Lead back up. It's now 13. Kick in the corner. 3-point shot there. Does not go. Good battle by Miller to recover that rebound. Now he drops it down low, but ball gets knocked away. Black jersey's going after it, but it goes off one of them, and Dubois will hang on as William Schmidt's going to check in along with Carter Mundy. So John Gable using his entire bench tonight. Okay, well, they're asking if he's checking in because actually Schmidt was going in. Then
I don't know what that was all about.
I agree. I don't know. Did Ernie tell him, no, I'm not coming out?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I just saw Schmidt running back off the floor, and I was like, what the heck is.
All right. Well, Schmidt got away with a little reach in there. Cats with it. Mundi, see if he left off. Nope, misses there, but Gus gets the rebound and up strong. And we got another foul. This is going to go on Mundi.
I had us shooting 50% on threes in the first half, 5 of 10, 8 of 15 for 53% on twos. So, you know, that's a big switch from the other night.
Right.
And again, you know, some of the shots that we did miss, it's because we didn't get our shoulders square to the basket. I mean, I hate to keep harping on that, but, you know, I mean, sitting here watching it, that just seems like it's a common theme on the shots that we miss.
Right. All right, so Maringer can't get that three-point shot to go, and now we got a couple bodies on the floor here. And are they calling double fouls?
I think so.
Double foul. All right, so Piper gets one of them.
Schmitty got the other one.
So again, Piper is number 13. I got that straight now.
So it should go to
all right, so they'll have to go with the possession arrow, which means white basketball. So Foley comes back in. Allbrand comes in. So William Schmidt gets in briefly and gets a personal foul.
Yeah, he got his name in the book that way.
That's right.
Now he's officially been in the game.
Got to earn him. 3 fouls on the Wildcats, 2 on the Jeeps. Good inbound play there, but the shot doesn't go for Piper. (42-27), Jasper with the lead. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Goodhue drives, now passes off, and they're really blowing their whistles now, both ways.
Foley, I think, is going to pick that one up.
It seems like when the officials call a foul, they're not happy about it.
No.
They're like yelling it.
They look like a bunch of grumpy old men.
I know. All right, so Connor Foley picks up his first personal foul. 4 on the Wildcats, 2 on the Jeeps. 15-point lead for Jasper as they put on the full court press. Coach John Gable really throwing a lot of bodies at Terry Freeman's Jeep basketball team tonight as Miller makes a move. And there's going to be a foul here. And they call an offensive foul. So that's Miller's first personal foul, 3rd on the Jeeps. Jasper has it with 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 42-27. Time's getting ready to check back in. Date. Allbrand now. Feed into the big man. That's Connor Foley. Strong can't get it up there, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. So 42-27, 3:44 to go. 4th foul whistled on the Jeeps. Ty Riker got this one, and Connor can't get the free throw to go.
That's one thing we need to improve on. First half, we were 1 of 4 for 25% from the free throw line.
Yeah. Foley misses that one, but Mooney knocks it out of bounds. So 0 for 2 on that trip.
So I've got us 1 for 6. You know, in a close ball game, that can be a huge difference.
Right. So see if Dubois can claw back into it. Good job there by Allbrand to knock that away. It looked like Ty Riker had an easy bucket as they were able to break the press there.
Good hustle, you know, getting back, not just giving up on it, and you know, was able to slap down on the ball and knock it out of bounds instead of committing the foul.
Shepard's with it. He brings it out. Allbrand on Miller. And a cut there, but a good job by Foley to knock it away. Cats come up with the loose one. Here comes Allbrand behind the back. And then he loses the handle. Leakin comes up with it. It's a little up and down action going on right now. Day picks up Miller. Hands off to Leakin. He'll drive. Shepard's now. Miller. So Cats force Dubois to extend out. No call there as Leakin drives to the basket. Comes Day quickly, gets it over to Mooney. Now quickly into Foley. And he just lowers his shoulder. And he gets tripped on his way down. So good job by Ty Riker to set up down there defensively. 2:41 to go here in the third quarter, 42-27. We've been locked on this 15-point lead for the Wildcats for a little bit.
Englert's in, Ernie's in, Beekler's in.
I can't even keep track anymore. I'll let you do that.
I'll keep track of who goes in. It's a good thing I don't have to keep track of how many minutes they play.
I'll just keep telling everybody the score and the time. All right, now Meringer's coming in. All right, so Dubois with Shepherd's, Meringer. Number 11 is Leakin. 21 is Cobb, so I got that right now.
15.
And 15 is Betts. Ball gets knocked away, but Jeeps will hang on. Ernie, Albrand, and Englert putting pressure on the ball coming up. That's Ernie. Good screen set there by Leakin.
Yeah, that's where you want your teammate to talk to you and let you know that's coming because you're trying to play defense. And
Shepard had an opening, drove to his left there. Couldn't get the shot to go, but he'll go to line to shoot two. Gage Shepard hit a three-pointer in the second quarter. An opportunity here to cut into this 15-point lead for the Wildcats with 2:21 to go. Man, way short on that free throw. So the Jeeps had a nice start from the foul line, 5 of 6, but they've missed their last 3. Second one is good. .219 on the clock as Ernie sets up the offense. 14-point lead for the Cats. Ooh, almost thrown away there. Good job by Englert to come up with it. And drives the lane, loses it. Leakin. Betts with it. Off balance, but he's able to get the shot up and in.
I don't know how he got that up to go in.
All right, so Coach John Gable wants the timeout. So 42-30, Jeeps are cutting into this Wildcat lead. It was as many as 15 for a while there. It's 12 right now, 42-30 here on 18 WJTS. Cats with the basketball after the timeout. Michael Beekler into the ball game. Ernie, good job getting around Meringer to get that shot, but he's way short on it. And we got another whistle here. So 6 fouls on the Wildcats. That's the 5th foul on the Jeeps, and that's actually number 3 whistled on Shepard's.
Heichelbeck and Foley are coming in for Heim and Beekler.
All right. Cats running their inbound play here. Englert's got it on the wing, now feeds down into Foley. He had a move to his left, but there he goes. Now he goes, a little spin move into the lane and puts it up and in. 6 points for Foley tonight. 14-point lead for the Cats, 44-30. Leakin. Shepard stops at the elbow, doesn't shoot. Leakin, he's at the elbow now. Cobb with it. And he got a 5-second call.
Yeah, he got too busy just dribbling around, and sometimes it's not necessarily the guy with the balls. It's his turnover, but sometimes it's not necessarily his fault because his teammates aren't doing anything to get open for him to have somebody to pass the ball to.
Gus on the wing. Looking for Foley. Gets it down to him. One-on-one against Maringer. He gets Maringer up in the air, but he gives it up. Englert will drive. Put it up. Can't get it to drop. Battle for. And it's going to be Dubois basketball. So the energy's been really high for both these teams here in this third quarter. Cats with a 14-point lead with 30 seconds to go as Jeeps bring it across. That's Leakin with it. For one-on-one action against Englert there. Maringer gets a look. Doesn't go, though. Berger with the board. 17 seconds. Gus feeds down to Foley. Makes that move, but a good job by Maringer to block at 4 seconds. Last second shot up. Does not go, so Jasper led by 9 at halftime. They've extended it to a 14-point lead at the end of 3, 44-30. You're watching the Cats against the Jeeps here on 18 WJTS. Cats with the basketball to start this fourth quarter, leading by 14.
Dubois is in a zone of some sort, and we turn the ball over to start the quarter.
Well, Maringer stops and pops. Ooh, hard down goes Ernie. Man, he kind of lost his footing there and just landed hard on his head. All right, so Coach John Gable's going to look at him. We'll take a break here. 44-30, Jasper with the lead here on 18 WJTS. All right, so Tanner Ernie's helped to the bench there, and obviously a little woozy after hard fall there. He was, I think not only his head, but also his back might have been injured there. But
yeah, he kind of, as he was walking off, was kind of holding his back more than anything. So I think.
All right, so the Cats with the basketball here. 7:40 just underway here in the fourth quarter, leading by 14, and they throw it away right to Leakin's hands. Stops at the free throw line. Miller in the ball game. All right, we got a whistle down low here, so I think this is going to go on.
Foley. No, Day. I don't know how they.
I thought he called it 5-5. I thought he called it on.
I thought he called 45.
Okay, well, the scoreboard's saying 45.
Yeah.
All right, so second foul on Foley. And the shot is good. So that was the 7th foul on the Wildcats, so we got free throws now.
Yeah, both teams will be in the bonus.
And Miller pops the second one. 12-point lead for the Cats, 44-32. Mundi, who had a great second quarter, 11 points back in the ball game. Gus had a nice start to the third quarter with 7 quick points.
Dubois kind of in scramble mode with this zone they're playing. They're
Gus has a look, but way long on the shot, though. Miller brings it up on the right side. Goes against Day, backs up. Feed down low, and the shot is up and in by Nick Leakin.
Leakin's up against Berger, and he's got a little bit of size on him, so he went down on the low post and posted him up, and Dubois did a good job of finding him and getting him the ball.
All right, so a 4-point run here makes it a 10-point game, and John Gable needs to straighten out his Wildcat team. So 44-34 here on 18 WJTS. Gus with the basketball to inbound. Cats still with a double-digit lead, led by as many as 15 in that third quarter. It's a 10-point game right now. Cross court over to Dave.
We're doing a good job with the floor spacing against this zone, though. I mean, if you look, we've got basically 4 guys outside the three-point line and 1 inside. You know, and we're doing a good job of cutting, flashing to the ball, and that's what you got to do against a zone like this.
And nice feed inside, too. So good job by Day to recover that high pass, and then he dropped it right down to Foley for an easy bucket. Foley having a nice night with 8 points. Leakin can't get it to drop. Marrier comes up with the board. Riker one-on-one against Gus, kicks back out. There's a three-pointer, short. And Jeeps come up with the rebound. Good job by Piper to corral that one. 12-point lead for the Wildcats. Little Euro extra step there by Piper. Gets away with it, but no shot. Cats with it with 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Albrand drives, kicks. Day gets a shot up and in. 7 points for Isaac tonight.
That was good ball movement, good patience. You know, we didn't force anything and ended up with a 4 or 5 foot shot. That's what you got to do when a team's doing that.
Leakin drives and spins. High off the glass, can't get it to drop. It'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Nick Leakin, a very aggressive basketball player, does a nice job getting into the lane. He's had trouble having some of the shots drop, but he's getting good looks. So he'll shoot 2 free throws here. 48-34. And first one's good. Shepherds comes back in the ball game. Riker's going to sit. Number 25 comes off the bench. That's Aiden Dodd. Leakin, second shot's good, so 2 for 2 for him. Jeeps are 4 for 4 in the quarter. 12-point lead for the Wildcats. Foley drops into Gus. Gus uses his body, gets a shot up and in, and the foul.
Dubois has got 2 sophomores on the floor now. They've got 6 of them on their roster, on the varsity roster. So, they're playing quite a few guys too, and they've got some of them that are got some youth to them.
All right, 3-point play by Gus. (51-36) Jasper back up to their largest lead of the night, 15, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Jasper will get it back.
Unofficially, I got Dubois for 14 turnovers, so I've got Jasper for 10 total, so we're doing a little bit better job tonight.
Absolutely.
Taking care of the basketball.
Especially in this fourth quarter, they've been pretty well keeping control of the basketball in their possessions here. Foley kicks out to the corner. Day way short, but Foley gets the air ball, puts it up, and it rolls in. 10 points for Foley tonight. So our big guys, Gus has got 12, Foley's got 10, 53-36. 3:28 to go. Now Maringer launches a 3, and he hits. Hit 2 in the second quarter. That's his first one since. Still 14-point lead for the Cats as they lose the basketball there. Miller left alone. Can't get it to drop. And trying to save his Dodd there, and he throws it out of bounds, so Jasper will have it. All right, so 53-39. Jasper with a 14-point lead. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Cats looking for their 4th win of the season.
You know, at this stage in the game, Craig, you just got to be. You want to be patient. You know, you don't unless you start missing a lot of shots or making a lot of turnovers. You should be able to control the outcome of it.
It's just a matter of just closing it out with 2:27 to go. Cats missed 2 point-blank shots, though, underneath other big guys.
I was just getting ready to finish that and say that, you know, when you get those shots, you gotta convert them.
Right.
Dubois is patient, but, I mean, they're at the point where they really need to put a little fire under it because when you're down like this.
Ooh, look out. Marion's going to be called for that foul as Foley stepped in front of that pass and knocked it away. 8th foul on the Jeeps, so 1-1 for Connor.
Yep, Foley should be shooting the bonus. Berger's in for Mundy. Heim is going to be in for Heichelbeck.
Foley looks good shooting that one. Missed his first 2 earlier. 15-point lead for the Cats. 2:04 to go as Cobb checks in. Second foul shot good. All right, we got 2 minutes to go. Cats looking to close out with the win. They're up by 16 right now.
Like I said, you know, it's at this point of the game is, you know, if you take care of the basketball and do the things you need to do, you should come out of here with a victory.
Heim's going to pick up his foul. Andrew Wallace is going to check in for the Cats here with 1:48 to go. Shepard's going to check in for the Jeeps. Maringer will sit down and Heim will sit down. So Miller steps up. He's 2 for 2 in this quarter, 2 for 3 in the ball game from the line. Man, looks good.
Free throw line's keeping them in. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 in the fourth quarter.
And Miller does the job there. 8 points for him. And 55-41 our score. Day dribbles out. Ball gets kicked out of bounds with 1:34 to go.
Mitty's getting ready to check in. I'd say for Foley. Nope, Berger. Ooh.
Miller knocks it away for Day there, so. They call Miller for the foul. Nice little eye roll he gave the official there. I would too.
I was just going to say, some of the battling and banging that they let them do, and then, you know, out here you
little
bump
touch
them.
foul.
Yeah, it's like, really?
Jeez. All right, so Day hits the free throw. So Isaac Day with a steady night tonight. He's got 8. All right, so he gets a bench warning on John Gable with 1:28 to go and a 15-point lead when we're just closing out a basketball game.
And
seriously,
Coach Gable said, I was just talking to my guys. And the referee said, well, you're on the floor.
Like I said, when they made calls tonight, they've been pretty aggressive about,
yeah,
I don't know, it's kind of an attitude from the men.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's like the movie The Grumpy Old Man or whatever that was. It's like, really?
All right, so the Cats just trying to close it out.
You just got to move the ball. Don't let them have a chance to trap you. Just pass it.
Schmidt gets fouled there. So
Schmidt's going to go to the line with a chance to get his name in the scorebook officially as free throw shooter.
Right.
We're perfect from the line for the quarter.
William short on that one. 57-41. Foley and Day sit down as Engler comes in. Allbrand's in, Beekler's in. Along with Wallace and Schmidt for the Cats. Substitution. Bryce Merkel is checked in for the Jeeps.
Well, he officially got his name in the book. Not the way you would want it, with 2 misses, but
hesitating, none, not at all, as Noah Betts. He pops a 3.
He played in the JV game and hit a couple of them there, in that game. So he obviously can shoot a little bit.
57-44, Jasper. Over to Schmidt there.
Pass and move, pass and move.
And Wallace can't handle the pass and stumbles into the bleachers over there. So close out the last 32 seconds here. 57-44. Jasper's going to pick up her 4th win of the season. So breaking a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, we played hard tonight. Obviously, I've got us for 12 turnovers, so we cut the turnovers down, which was a big improvement. I don't have the shooting percentage yet. We'll have that here in a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that it's, quite a bit better than it was the other night.
They're going to call Allbrand for the foul. Nice aggressive drive there. So Aiden Dodd gets a bucket. So just, it's a matter of what the final margin's going to be. It's 57-46. The Cats pretty well took control late in the second quarter and have controlled it since. And
lane violation for somebody. I'm not sure who it was, but one of the grumpy old men didn't like what he saw.
They just don't want to go home.
It's like,
blowing their whistle. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3. Game over. Jasper wins 57-46. So a much needed win, Jason. Cats came up here, Northeast Dubois, and took care of business.
It was one, that we really, it was, I don't ever want to say you have a game that's a have to win game, but that's kind of what this felt like it was.
I'm going to say a need to win game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we not only needed to win, but we needed to play well.
Right.
And I think we did both. It'd be interesting to see what the coaches say when they come up here after a while. But I thought overall we played a little bit better. I had us unofficially for 12 turnovers for the game. Dubois had 15. So, it was, from that standpoint, it was a fairly clean played game.
Mm-hmm.
It was like we said, it was something that as a team and as a coaching staff, Jasper needed this.
Right.
That obviously tomorrow night's going to be a little bit tougher game with New Albany. They're always a very formidable opponent, and they'll come ready to play. So, we want to enjoy this one some.
Right.
Okay. You don't want to go in there and say, well, no, we got to get ready for tomorrow night. Let's enjoy this one. Enjoy it in the locker room. Enjoy it on the bus ride home. Tomorrow morning, let's come back out and refocus and come out and give the effort and the energy tomorrow night that we gave tonight.
Right.
So, from that standpoint, I think the coaches will be pleased. And I don't think even we're sitting here 4-10 now. I don't think it's not been a lack of effort.
Right.
It's just been execution and those type of things that we've fallen short on some. So I think this can be a building block, a stepping stone to continue to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can use that and go from there and see where the rest of the season takes us.
Right. Well, and the other thing, too, is just you kind of saw some things there, like Gus Heichelbeck early on struggling with his shot. He hits that shot right at the buzzer there and then just kind of goes on a little bit of run there in the second half with 10 points. So, those are just some of the little things, building up confidence, just making some improvements, better ball control I thought we had, especially there, in the second half. So there's just so many ways that you need to improve as a basketball team, but I thought we started to see some steps there tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Unofficially here, I had us 14 for 28 from the 2-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
So 50% from there.
Right.
That's a big improvement over the other night. Again, though, if I'm sure when the coaches watch the film, they're going to see that, some of these misses were caused, again, by not getting our shoulders square to the basket and going up strong.
Yeah.
We've got some big, strong, physical kids inside with Foley and Heichelbeck and Goodhue. We got to get in there, go up strong, and not be afraid to get our shot blocked or be afraid of a little contact. I felt like sometimes when we don't get our shoulders square to the basket, that's kind of what we're shying away from the contact. The contact.
Yeah.
So, again, it'll be a little bit different game tomorrow night. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, this team needed this. We need to enjoy it, and hopefully we can continue to get a little bit better each and every time out, so that by the time the sectional rolls around, we can be right there with everybody in the sectional, and we can be. You know, that sectional has got a lot of equal teams in it. None of them are, standout, ranked in the top part of the state. They're all formidable opponents, and it's going to be a wide open sectional for a lot of teams have the opportunity to win it. So, and I think as a team, we just got to continue to get a little bit better each and every night.
Yeah, it's a step-by-step process, especially when you've had a struggling season like the Wildcats have had. So a big win tonight to kind of get that monkey off your back. It's going to be a tough game tomorrow night, and also we got Bar Reef. But again, we've got 7 games remaining on the season. So there's a lot of basketball to be played before we do get to that postseason tournament.
Yeah, and that's what I said. You have to, each and every night when you come out here, you got to be ready to play, and you need to improve each and every night.
Right.
Don't necessarily go by your wins and losses, but go, did we get better tonight?
Yeah.
And if we did, then it's a good step, good advancement. So
right, in that direction.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll take a break here. We got one of the coaches coming up here. Looks like we're getting Caleb Bagley tonight. So we'll take a break. Jasper wins at 57-46 here on 18 WJTS. We're back once again here, Northeast Dubois. We got Caleb Bagley again, 2 nights in a row I get you.
Yeah.
All right.
We get a little better.
Strong perspective. We'll hear about how the JV team went as well as the varsity, but a little happier conversation tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, no doubt. It definitely feels we needed to get one, and our guys did a pretty good job. We knew they were going to be ready to play, and it's always difficult to come here and play no matter what. And our guys responded to a pretty physical game. It's kind of what we expected.
Okay, in preparation for tonight's game, what did you see on film and in your scouting for Dubois, and what did you expect coming into it, and what did you see tonight?
Yeah, they do a good job in their offensive. They cut really effectively. So we, really emphasis on jumping to the ball and not getting screened. They screen a lot at the elbows and just kind of curl guys off of there, and it can make things difficult. And the other thing is they're pretty deliberate. So they kind of try to get the ball reversed a few times and catch you sleeping on one, and you don't jump and you get screened and you give up a wide open layup or a guy popping for a 3. So we. Obviously, in the first half, we kind of mixed defenses a little bit, trying to get them out of their rhythm. Mm-hmm. And, we fouled way too much in the first quarter, but then we did a much better job there in the second quarter, gotten a little more of a flow offensively, and kind of had them, not in so much of a rhythm with our defense.
Right. We'll talk about the substitution because we just kept throwing bodies at them all night.
Yeah, that's kind of, where we kind of came at the beginning of the year. We've got guys, and really it's more from the defensive, we've got a lot of guys that can guard. With the biggest thing is we've got to make sure that guys are taking care of the basketball when they're in there. They may not be in there for a long period, but you know, they're expected to come out and guard, and you know, Spencer Ingo did a really good job of coming out and defending in the minutes that he got. He was active defensively, and he's doing a good job of that. But you know, on the other side, when we sub, guys just have to take care of the basketball, and we've got to find a way to, you know, stop committing the lazy or the, you know, just the dumb turnover.
Right. You know, you were a great shooter and scorer in your day and all that. You get to see Carter Mooney do it in both games. So talk about his shooting there in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell his confidence is growing. You know, he's played really well for us. He's been playing the first half of JV games, and these last 3 or 4 games, he's really you know, come out aggressively, and it's carrying over to the varsity game. You know, tonight he came out and he didn't miss very many in the JV game, and he continued on that run there in the varsity. But you know, he's the same deal. He's a really good shooter, and he can score the basketball. So you know, he's got to be a little bit tougher with the basketball, but you know, it helps when you got a guy that they can't really help off of.
Right.
It really spaces things out, and you know, he's doing a lot of good things for us, and he's just continuing to hopefully get more and more confident as the opportunities grow.
All right. Well, obviously getting the win tonight, that's a big step there. But talk about what steps did we take to improve as a basketball team tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we cut down the turnovers a little bit. I think we ended up with 13 or 14, but it still wasn't to the point where we, you know, it's still got to get
20 plus.
Yeah, it's got to get down still. But I thought we did a much better job on the defensive side of the ball as far as keeping the ball out of the paint for the most part. You know, we jumped to the ball. We did a good job of, you know, making them shoot contested shots. And number 44 hit a couple, you know, contested threes, and those are the ones you can live with. The mental errors where you just lose sight of your man and give up a wide open layup or wide open three, those are the ones that drive you nuts. So, you know, there's still a lot of work to do, and we'll get a chance tomorrow night to, you know, see where we're at, because it's going to be a different opponent and a different kind of game. So we have to be ready to, you know, be tougher with the basketball.
Hey, we used to call the JV team the Kittens.
Yeah.
But how'd the JV game go for you?
Our JV team did a good job. You know, it was a kind of a similar style game. You know, they were physical. They were, and they were, you know, tough on both ends. They were very scrappy defensively. They were physical with us, and our guys did a pretty good job of handling it. You know, we've been doing a good job of getting the ball in the paint, by either throwing it in there or dribbling it in there and getting some open shots and shooting it with confidence. So, you know, turnovers were kind of an issue tonight too, that we're going to have to cut down on those. But yeah, they're doing a good job.
Well, it's more fun getting 2 wins rather than just one, right?
No doubt about that, yeah.
All right, well, hey, congratulations on both wins tonight.
Thank you.
Great job. All right, so the Wildcats win this basketball game 57-46, and JV dominated the first game as well. So, Jason, put that back on. You worked so hard on getting those numbers tonight. I want to make sure that we get a chance to kind of review those. So take a look at your stats that you covered tonight.
Yeah, and these are obviously unofficial.
Unofficial.
Yeah. I had us 2-pointers, 14 for 28 for 50% for the game. 3-point shot, we were 9 of 18 for 50%. Free throws, obviously we need a little improvement there. We were 6 of 13 for 46%.
Okay.
Had us with 12 turnovers. I think Coach Bagley said 13 or 14. So
right.
I was close there. Dubois, 2-point shots, 12 of 21 for 57%. 3-point shots, 5 of 19 for 26%. After the first half, they shot 43% in that half. So the second half, they were 2 for 12. So that obviously didn't help their cause any.
Right.
Free throw wise, they were 11 of 16
for
68%, and I had them unofficially again for 15 turnovers. So
15.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a look at the scoring real quickly here for the Jeeps. They were led by Logan Merringer's 11 points tonight, 8 points for Nick Leakin, 8 points for Dante Miller, and 4 points for Piper, 2 points for Merkel, 4 points for Betts, 3 points for Noah Betts, and 2 points for Aiden Dodd, and 4 points for Gage Shepard. For the Wildcats, they had 3 players in double figures, including Gus Heichelbeck, Connor Foley. Both of those players had 12, so good night. For the Wildcat bench scoring, actually, the Wildcat bench scoring had 3 players, all of them in double figures, and that included Carter Mooney's 11 points in that second quarter. So starters included Day 9, Ernie 8, and hopefully Ernie's okay after hitting his head hard on the floor and had to leave the ball game. Berger had 3, and also Jack Albram with a bucket there. So Jasper 57, Northeast Dubois 46. So the Cats beat the Jeeps 57-46. Cats will be back in action tomorrow night against the New Albany Bulldogs, and that's going to be a home basketball game. And Jeeps next up tomorrow night. They are still on this floor against Wood Memorial. So Jeeps drop to 6-9 on the season. Cats improve to 4-10. So for Jason Stamm and Jeremy Markos on the video, this is Wildcat and Northeast Dubois Jeep basketball here on 18 WJTS. Good night.
This has been a presentation of 18 WJTS Sports.